What's going on, people, and welcome to Mad About Football. My name is Bass, and joining me, as always, the one and only Kamal.
Yes. Premier League football is back and ready.
Officially.
Back and ready to, I know how good. I feel like it's been so long since.
It always does. It always feels ages.
Yeah.
The international break.
I hate this international break, man. I hate international break, man.
Yeah. When I was a kid, I used to love internationals. I used to watch every international.
Mm-hmm.
But ever since, I think, like World Cup 2006, even before, maybe even World Cup 2002, I just started getting over it.
Yeah.
And like even the World Cups these days, I don't really care. Like my best World Cup from memory is like World Cup '98. The other World Cups are shit. So far, every World Cup after that has been shit. So I don't really care for internationals. Anyways,
I don't understand this whole Nations League. It's just
man,
bullshit, right? It just causes more players to play, which got injured. Like Varane now is out injured, but we'll get to that. We'll get to it.
Well, it's just more revenue for UEFA, you know that,
yeah. But
it is what it is.
I don't know.
I think one of the players came out and complained about it too.
Thibaut Courtois.
Courtois was complaining about it.
Courtois saying that they're only there to fill their pockets.
Pretty much. And he's right, you know.
He's not wrong, man.
100%. All right. Anyway, we are here to give predictions for game week 8 of the English Premier League. So do you want to just move right ahead and go to our prediction screen? All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go to our prediction screen. Oh, I want to ask you, how long would you give Steve Bruce before he's fired?
Well, I heard they're looking for a new manager, right? Yeah. I've heard Newcastle's looking for a new manager, and Steve Bruce's game against Tottenham this weekend will be his 1,000th game as a manager.
Okay, so at least they're going to give him that.
Well, I think they're not going to sack him before Monday, in my opinion.
No, they won't.
So I reckon they'll give him 1,000, but the new Saudi owners, they're moving quick. Yeah. They know what they want, and they know that Steve Bruce isn't in the picture.
Yeah,
right? Mike Ashley's done.
Anyway.
Long-term wise, Mike Ashley's done. He's no longer the owner, obviously. The Saudis have bought Newcastle.
Look, honestly, I'd probably give, for me anyways, I'd probably give Steve Bruce a bit more time, like to see if he can just judging his performances after a few weeks or so. If he starts going on a poor run of results, then you sack him.
But see, Steve Bruce he's notorious for that with Newcastle. You know, it's not the first time he's done it. He's done it so many times often where he does that, right? And I think the Newcastle fans now that they know they have the money to spend, they have the backing and whatnot, they want him out. They want to get a good manager. Yeah. They want to do it. They want to get someone. So, all right, cool. Right. Congratulations on your 1,000, but I don't see you making January.
I
don't see you making January.
I think you could be right.
I don't see making January.
All right, let's head over to our first game: Watford versus Liverpool.
Yes.
So at I don't know what round.
It is at Watford. It is at the
I can't remember the name of the ground.
Vicarage Road.
Vicarage Road. That's right. Yeah, that's right.
Vicarage Road. First game for Claudio Ranieri back in the Premier League.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes, Claudio Ranieri back in the Premier League. It'll be good to see what he can do back in the Premier League, you know, after those scumbags.
Leicester City
sacked him. Made half of them all internationals, Premier League winners.
Yeah, I think he even gave who was the defender again? I forgot. He was a captain of Leicester at the time as well. Wes Morgan. Dude, Wes Morgan got a cap for England because of that.
Yep.
You know, which is like laughable now, but back
Which is
then,
like, yeah, exactly. Which
Wes
is
Morgan
laughable now,
was
but back
at his
then
peak.
it was. He was, yes.
So yeah, it
Right,
would be interesting
and
to see what Ranieri could bring to Watford. Which still, I am baffled. I don't know why they even sacked their former manager. I forgot his name. I think he was a Spanish guy.
I don't know. Yeah, I thought that would be trigger happy. 7 games in,
Bro,
you know.
and he hasn't been performing bad at all. He's been
But
very good.
user sitting 15th. User sitting 15th, right? I understand that, but still, why? Why?
They've had a couple of
Why?
wins as well, like very good wins
Why?
too.
You know what I
Beating
mean?
teams like Leicester.
Yeah, like why? I don't understand it. But
Yeah.
hey, it is what it is.
I think this is their 14th manager now since in the last 2 years.
Yeah.
Ranieri is the 14th manager in the last 2 years, or 13th manager in the last 2 years. Apparently, I saw a stat like that, which is amazing, man. I mean, you think Chelsea's trigger happy? What the fuck, like,
Oh yeah.
Watford is worse. Anyways, give me a prediction, bro. Watford versus Liverpool. What do you reckon?
Honestly, I like Watford. I really like Ben Foster. I watch his vlogs all the time.
So do I.
You know,
I love him.
I really like Ben Foster just because, you know, even though he's playing big teams, he acts like a neutral. You know, I like his insight. I like watching that stuff behind the scenes, you know.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, I do think this Liverpool team, you know, are very strong, and they will be too strong for this.
I think
For this team,
Yeah.
I'm going to go for a 3-1 Liverpool win.
3-1. Yeah, that's a good scoreline, bro. I like that scoreline. I was gonna say our
look at the injury list for teams. Yeah, go on, sorry.
I was gonna say our form going into this game is. I mean, you've seen us play. We've been like unstoppable, but we have been stopped by Man City and Brentford. But like goal scoring wise, we've been very good. I can see Salah getting a brace, minimum brace.
Bro, Thiago out injured, huh?
Yeah, Thiago, dude, Chelsea and Man City have injury problems. Rudiger is out injured. Lukaku could be doubtful. I don't know.
Not
Mason
really.
Mount-
Not.
Mason Mount's coming back from injury.
Not really. So Ferran Torres.
Yeah,
Ferran Torres is out. He's been ruled out. Gundogan thigh injury. He's 50%.
He's out.
Everyone is fit except Zinchenko and Gundogan. We expect both to be back after, hopefully, during Delep. And yeah, so both of them are out. Liverpool, Curtis Jones, 50-50. Thiago has been ruled out.
Yeah.
Alisson Becker is back. Fabo Torres.
Trent
Thiago
should
Jota.
be coming back. Yeah, Jota.
Thiago Jota's back.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Trent is back. Harvey Elliott has been ruled out.
Yeah, Harvey Elliott's going to be out for another 6 weeks.
Harvey Elliott has been
minimum.
ruled out. Let's see. Watford. 6 players, Watford. Joshua King, late fitness test. And that's really about it. That's Joshua King. All the other players have been ruled out.
Yeah.
Tottenham Hotspurs. Bergwijn has been ruled out. Sessegnon has been ruled out. Mac Doherty is currently being assessed, and Ben Davis is currently being assessed.
Fair enough.
Manchester United, Rafael Varane has been ruled out.
Maguire,
25%. Marcus Rashford, 50-50, could be coming back.
No way.
It could be coming back, which is good. Now, which is really good for me and is a good sign. Wilfred and Ndidi ruled out. Johnny Evans, 50%. Wesley Fofana ruled out, and James Justin has been ruled out. We'll go to Chelsea. Thiago Silva ruled out. Antonio Rudiger, 75%. Not sure. Romelu Lukaku is suffering from muscle overload. I don't know how long it will take to recover. There is an excellent understanding between the two sets of medical staffs, and we want to do the best for the player. He's currently being assessed. He's 50%. Pulisic has been ruled out.
Yeah, he's been out for
Rich James, 75%.
Yeah.
And N'Golo Conte is 75%.
Ooh, I think Conte might start. I think Reece James was still...
Arsenal, Gabriel Martinelli.
Yeah,
he doesn't even play.
He's always out.
Yeah. And Granit Xhaka ruled out.
Yeah.
Aston Villa, Leon Bailey, 50%.
Still, Jesus. Okay.
Leon Davis, 25%. He's been ruled out. Martinez, returning back is all good.
No, Martinez could be ruled out because he's not going to make it back in time.
Yeah. Well, that's with Becker as well.
Yeah, Alisson Becker and Fabinho as well.
Yeah, oh, that fucking dog, Yari Mina. Dance in front of the Stratford and now, you dog. Dog. Yari Mina, 50% late fitness test. Lucas Ding,
Digne.
70%.
Lucas
Calvert
Digne.
Lewin, 50%. Richarlison, 50%. Seamus
Yeah.
Coleman, 75%. Andre Gomez, 50%.
Yeah.
Alex Iwobi, 70%. And Fabian Delph, Wool Delph.
All right. Come on. Don't worry about the injuries. Let's just finish our
Sorry,
predictions.
yeah.
Too excited, mate.
Sorry, no, my bad. Sorry.
Anyways, I'm going to go for a 3-0 Liverpool win
Yeah, that's good. That's a good result.
because I sold Ismail Assar.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I sold him, so I don't know him scoring
Right.
against us. So I'm going for a 3-0 Liverpool win because I thought because Brighton's playing against Norwich,
Yeah.
so I bought in Trossard
Trossard. Oh, not bad.
instead of Sarr because Watford's going to have the
bad.
next 6 most difficult games of their entire history. Yeah, that's why I sold him.
All right, we'll go back. We'll move on to the next one. Aston Villa versus Wolves. Both teams
At Villa Park.
Yeah, Villa Park. Both teams, decent run of form. Both kind of good form.
Yeah.
Watford winning 3 out of their last 5.
No,
Villa winning 2.
Wolves.
Wolves winning 3 of their last 5. Villa winning 2 out of their last 5, losing 2 and drawing 1.
Yeah.
Where Wolves won 3, lost 2. So both teams in both good amount of form. I reckon this is going to be a 1-1 draw.
I reckon. As well.
I don't really see a winner in this, unfortunately.
Yeah. I'm with you with that one too. I see a draw on the cards as well. But you never know, man. That what's his name? I think he's South Korean, that Hwang. Dude, he comes on second half and just rips people apart. He terrorizes defenses.
He
defenders.
He was crazy. He was playing very good against who did they beat last week?
Leicester, I think.
It wasn't Leicester. It wasn't Leicester. It was. Look it up. It was Newcastle.
Yeah.
Newcastle. Yeah.
Yeah, he scored 2 goals. In that game.
He did.
He can do stuff like that, and he can easily do it against Aston Villa as well. I reckon
he could.
Which is why if he comes on second half, or even if he starts playing like the second man up front to Jimenez, we might see a Wolves win. Which is why I'm gonna go for a 2-1 Wolves win. I think this is the first time I'm going for a Wolves win this season. All right, Man City versus Burnley.
Man City versus Burnley.
Man, I see
relegation.
This is the same fixture that I got right last season when I said Man City's gonna win this game by 5 goals, and I had 5-0 to Man City. Which is, I'm going to go again and say I see a Man City 4-1. 4-0. I don't see Burnley scoring a goal. 4-0 to Man City.
I see 3-0.
3-0?
I see 3-0, yeah.
All right. I remember last season, you're like, oh, big call. I'm going to call it again. 4-0. You going 3-0?
Yeah, 3-0.
All right, bro. On to our not the match day of the game of the week.
Why not?
It might as well be. Norwich versus Brighton. Is he going to say a Brighton win? I'm going to go 2-0 Brighton.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-0 Brighton as well. I think unfortunately Norwich are the team that are too good for the championship, but not good enough for the Premier League. In my opinion.
I agree.
I think unfortunately, that's them. Unfortunately, but hey, you always need those teams, and hey, but I don't know.
Yeah, everyone is loving to play Norwich at this moment.
Yeah, well, it looks like a guaranteed 3 points in a sense. You
it
know?
does. It does. Even though they got a draw last game week, things like 0-0 against Burnley, I think it was.
Yeah, against Burnley, but
Yeah.
both sitting 20th and 19th. So
Yeah, both in bad form. So on to our real match day of the game of the week. Our real match of the week, real game of the week. It's Leicester City versus Man United.
Yes, big game for both teams. Leicester not looking as dominant as they have been the past 3 years, in a sense.
I'll say 5 years when they won the league.
Yeah. Well, they're not looking as dominant anymore for some reason, right?
Yeah, they've had a very poor start.
Maybe it's the fact that they've won trophies. They don't need to try as hard. Or no, but I'm being honest, bro. Maybe it's that. Maybe it's I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. What it could be in a sense, because
I feel
like they're not as scary. Yes, all right, cool. You've got injuries, but at the same time, you've also strengthened your defense. And you got Vestergaard, right? Vestergaard obviously isn't doing as well as he was doing.
Look, in my opinion, that's not really strengthening your defense.
Vestergaard up a backup because it's just Fofana.
Fofana's injured. Look, the two that I see that should be starting centre backs is Johnny Evans, and it's either Soyuncu or Fofana. Maybe Fofana because he's quicker than Soyuncu.
Yeah,
Johnny Evans. To be honest, when Man United paid,
he's too old.
But when Man United paid 80 million for Maguire, it was Johnny Evans who made him look good. It wasn't that Maguire's worth 80 million. I mean, yeah, he's a decent centre back, but he's only started to become something good now, when before he was not worth $80 million or £80 million.
Yeah, I agree.
So Johnny Evans is more of a mental figure, whereas he's the leader on that pitch.
Johnny Evans, yes.
Johnny Evans, and if there's without that leadership figure on the pitch to pick him up, there's a lack of morale within the squad when they don't have that that leadership quality on the pitch.
Mm-hmm.
So, in saying that, because of then again, Man United also is going through its own injury crisis with the two best centre backs out. So we'll be seeing maybe Lindelof and Bailly playing together, and
which aren't bad.
We saw that last season.
They're not terrible, right?
We saw that towards the end of last season, and they lost 4 games on the trot.
See, that's my point. But at the same time, it's they're not that bad. But at the same time, I'm sorry, but
look, are you telling me that Vardy is not going to get behind those defenders?
Oh, 100%, 100%, 100%.
That's
100%. Which, see, this is why at this point, if you play McFred, I'd understand it. I'd understand why you're playing them, because you're lacking. Your defense isn't as strong as it is, right? And you need those 2 defenders, those CDMs, not to go attacking as much, right? You need them to sit back, and in a sense, if you need, you play a 5 in the back, right? One of them will slip back into centre back position.
That's the thing.
As well.
I think Ole is going to try and play. I think Ole will try and play defensive against Leicester City.
Yeah, but I think we shouldn't be playing defensive.
I think so either.
I think we should be coming at them, and we should be coming at them because they're not as strong, they're not as confident, right?
As well, yeah.
So
true.
I think, in my opinion, we should be going for them. But hey, I don't know.
Well, I don't know. I would like to say a Leicester victory here, but I think it'll be a draw. I'm going to go for a 2-2.
Mm-hmm.
A 2-2 draw.
See, I've never predicted a United loss,
no,
right?
Never.
Because they're my boys. I never want to see them lose, right? Right. But it's so hard in this game to think that we're going to come away from this game with 3 points.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't see it. But I am stubborn, and I'm going for a 3-1 United win.
Hey, you never know. It might happen.
Because knowing these kind of games, watch us just come up with some kind of bullshit. Because we start to lose this game, then the snowball keeps rolling, then more pressure on Ole.
Look,
More pressure on
the way if you get anything out of this game,
Mhm.
I see maybe a late penalty decider where Ronaldo is going to score it and wins the game
Ronaldo, yeah.
3-2.
Yeah.
That's how I see United winning the games. But that's
Yeah,
me.
I agree.
I don't know. All right, let's move on. The game at the St. Mary's Stadium, Southampton versus Leeds. James Ward-Prowse is out for this game with a suspension.
Yes, because he got that red card against Liverpool,
Stupid
wasn't it?
Stupid tackle. I forgot who was. I think he tackled Jorginho. I can't remember. Was it Timo Werner? I can't remember who he tackled.
I don't know, but it was a very
It was stupid.
tackle.
It was very
It
dumb.
was a very dumb tackle.
Yeah, actually, Southampton could have drew that game if James Ward-Prowse stayed on the pitch.
He did stay on the pitch, yes, I reckon. But Leeds finally getting their first win under the table under Marco Bielsa this
season, yeah.
beating Watford, which was obviously the decider in Watford sacking the manager, which I still don't understand.
I don't understand it either.
I don't understand it. But hey, it is what it is. We're not the managers. We're not the board. Maybe they were sick of it. But I see Leeds being too strong for this team.
I do as well.
I'm going to go for a 2-0 Leeds win. I think that obviously I feel they're too strong for this team. You know, they're not. You know, Southampton are very struggling. I feel like they're struggling.
Yeah,
they will struggle.
Yeah. I think Southampton this season. This looks like a worse squad than last season.
They're missing their best centre back that they sold.
Yeah.
They sold their best striker as
well.
well.
Danny Ings, gone.
They sold their best striker in Danny Ings.
Yeah.
And so what are you supposed to do? Who are you supposed to pull?
That's true. That's true. But Southampton's always been that team where they buy these no-name players and they turn them into world beaters. Like Sadio Mane came from there. Like one season,
Luke Shaw.
You know, one of these seasons they buy this African player and he tears up the Premier League.
Who was it? Virgil as well came from.
Virgil came from there as well. See, like they do have players like that they can come up and buy, and they turn them into big stars. But so far this season, it hasn't been happening for him. Apart from one player that I'm seeing, Livramento, he looks pretty decent. I like him.
I like him. He killed us when he played against us.
And he's the only player that is doing it.
Yeah, but how long will he stay there then? If you're like this,
maybe another season and he's gone.
Maybe.
It all depends on if they stay in the Premier League as well, if they get relegated. Because with this sort of form now, this looks like relegation form. If they continue with this form.
It does. I agree. But hey, you never know. You never know, bro. You never know. True.
So in saying that, I do see Southampton bagging a goal. Maybe Armstrong can come on and bang a goal for Southampton because he's the only striker that's pretty decent at the moment who's there. But I do see a Leeds win. I'm going to go for I'm going to say 3-1 Leeds United victory. 1 second. All right, on to the next one. It is a London derby at the Brentford Stadium. Brentford versus Chelsea. Now, we've said it before that...
You reckon upset?
Dude, we've said that nobody should be sleeping on this team. I said it from the start of the season. This is the new Leeds. This is the new Sheffield United.
Well, look what happened to them, though. Yeah, look what happened to them, though, in a sense, right? They had one good season, and then the next they collapsed. Look at Leeds. It took them 8 weeks to get a win on the board against Watford as well.
That's true.
That's true. Yeah, I understand that. There's always that one, championship team that gets promoted and then they dominate. And they do very well.
Yeah,
I reckon, and they had a very good game against Liverpool. I think that would even boost their confidence even more when they did play Liverpool. You know, and I'm
Dude,
pretty sure
right,
they
right,
won.
right from the beginning of the season, they've been having good games. They beat Arsenal 1-0.
Yeah,
You know,
but to be honest, I think everyone was expecting that. I'm not gonna
I
lie.
wasn't. Honestly,
Well,
I wasn't.
I reckon they could have
Because
because
if you remember
we were like, yeah,
our predictions, we all predicted that Arsenal win.
yeah, because no, you're right.
Anyways,
I'm gonna go. I know Chelsea will win. I feel like Chelsea will win. They should win, but
you never know.
you never know.
This
So
is
I'm
at
going to go for a
is
2-2 draw.
this is at the Brentford Stadium where,
Mhm.
dude,
Oh,
it just,
yes.
dude, even their fans. Look, how good was that atmosphere when you watched that game against Liverpool at the Brentford Stadium? Like even their fans created such an atmosphere
Mhm.
where it just seemed like magic that these goals were going in.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, they were a bit scruffy,
But
scrappy
the
goals,
doesn't matter.
but they're goals. No, you know. So you go for a 2-2.
Yeah, I'm going for 2-2.
You know, just for shits and giggles, I'm gonna go for a Brentford win. I'm gonna go 2-1.
Oh.
I'm going 2-1. I see Lukaku getting a goal. I see him bullying that defense, but his accuracy isn't all that great, to be honest. And his first touch is still poor from Man United days. I honestly don't really see a new and improved Lukaku from the Man United days. Anyway,
Not either.
yes, he's lost weight. He looks fitter. He looks like he can last 90 minutes on the pitch, even though he sweats a lot. Literally within the first 15 minutes, the guy's sweating.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe Chelsea is using him the wrong way. I don't really know, because there's been a lot of arguments from Conte also saying that they're using Lukaku the wrong way. Lukaku shouldn't be used with his back to goal. Lukaku should be given the ball to his feet, like going forwards. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I think, and Lukaku should this. I don't know. I like I've been saying, I don't think like what's his name again? Thingo has
Come close to the microphone.
So I don't think Tuchel has advanced anyone in a sense, right? I've been saying it. I don't think Tuchel has, advanced anyone. Has done.
He kind of has. If you look at the defense, Rudiger has been playing unbelievable. Look, when Rudiger
was good last time,
no, he wasn't. When Rudiger was under Frank Lampard, he wasn't even getting a game.
Mm-hmm.
You can say Tuchel has reinvigorated his career at Chelsea.
Yeah, well, he's done that to Christensen as well.
Yeah, that's true. Also, yeah,
Kovacic.
but you only see it to defensive players. You don't see it to attacking players.
Well, that's how he plays defensive.
Timo Werner hasn't really come alive, even though I thought that because they have that German connection, that Timo Werner will come alive, and Kai Havertz as well, but hasn't been seen yet. But I still do think if you give Werner more time, because you can see something in him. Like you see that he has
see it. You can see
he
it.
has the physical ability.
At the same time, it's all fine and dandy seeing it, but I need to witness it on the game. I need to witness it. I need to see it that you can. And yes, you've seen glimpses, but then I can be like, yeah, cool. Pepe does the same thing. He shows glimpses.
No, he doesn't.
Glimpses.
Pepe. Werner's better than Pepe.
I agree. But at the same time, look at them both. Big price tags, big heavy name, came in with big...
Pepe was double the price of Timo Werner.
I know, but still big number, the big price. They weren't cheap in a sense.
They weren't cheap.
Yes, Pepe came in. They expected more from Pepe, but they also expected a bit more from Timo Werner.
Yeah.
You know, they both the season prior, they both had dominated their leagues.
Yeah.
You know, Timo Bundesliga,
Yeah.
you know, Pepe Liga,
Yeah.
right? And then
Look,
they
of
come,
course.
and then their first season obviously wasn't their best,
Yeah.
but Pepe's second season obviously was better than his first.
Yeah.
So hopefully that's the same with Timo. I can't judge Timo. This is the season you judge him.
Yeah.
If anything, off Pepe, he showed glimpses, but at the end, he just
still
flopped.
not good enough.
He
Not for
not
75
for
million.
71. Yeah,
71
not for
million,
75 million.
Yeah.
In my opinion, he's flopped. So
Yeah, so far he has flopped. This is the season where he's got to pick it up, but he hasn't picked it up. He can't even dribble past one player. You know?
Terrible.
Yeah, it's very terrible. Anyways, let's move on to the next game at Goodison Park. It's Everton versus West Ham United. Both teams been doing not too bad, sitting pretty in the top 10 of the table.
Well, yeah, West Ham sitting 9th, Everton sitting 5th.
Was it West Ham who came back from a 2-0 down against, I think it was Leicester?
No, that was Crystal Palace.
I'm always saying Leicester. It was Crystal Palace against Leicester, wasn't it?
Palace, yes, it was Palace.
Who did West Ham play?
Pardon?
Who did West Ham play?
They lost to Brentford 2-1.
There you go.
They
Dude,
lost to Brentford 2-1.
like who even expected that?
Oh, mate, not me, not Brentford.
Dude,
But,
Brentford's
yeah,
been killing it.
This will be a good game. Obviously, Everton, you know, not being fully strength, which could be a disadvantage.
Yeah,
Where
both
West
their
Ham-
strikers are still out. Richarlison's still out. Dominic Calvert-Lewin is still out.
Mhm.
I think they still got Andre Gomes is still out. And Yerry Mina's out as well.
Yes, Mina's out. So big losses. West Ham, you know, losses of their own, but at the same time they're doing well. I'm going to go
Antonio's
for
back
West
for 'em.
Ham. Yeah, I'm going to go for West Ham 2-1 win.
You just saying that because you're upset.
Yeah, fuck Everton. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
What a Andros Townsend, mate. Dude, I honestly I can't separate these two teams. Both teams been in somewhat decent form, barring the loss against Brentford for West Ham. But Everton had a good game against Man United, drawing 1-1. So
Yeah.
I'm going for a 1-1 draw again for Everton.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, 1-1. I think
Down Newcastle, Tottenham. Newcastle, Tottenham. Yes.
Yeah.
Obviously, again with that Newcastle being bought out by the Saudi prince, but obviously we can't expect anything right now, right?
Yeah, not for at least
So
2
they're just-
years, I reckon.
Yeah,
2
not
years.
even 2 years. Like maybe in January, you can start signing people on like pre-contracts where they come in the summer.
Look, I want to ask you a question. Like, who the hell wants to go to Newcastle, man? Seriously.
But see, what I see is I can go to Newcastle and I'll get a war chest, right? I'll go to Newcastle and I'll buy whoever I want. I don't think the Saudi prince is going to care if I buy Coutinho for 50 million, Gareth Bale, you know, and all these players, as long as I start performing and getting results, right? They don't care. I don't think they'll care, right? So you go. Obviously, they're going to sack a few managers because they're not going to get it right and they won't be happy. But, you know, eventually, right? But you will get that manager and he will be backed with a war chest and he'll bring in some good players. Then you'll start seeing it come. So,
but look, put it this way. If you're Mbappe, would you go to Newcastle?
No.
Just say, even the Coutinho, would Coutinho go to Newcastle?
I reckon Coutinho would. Yeah.
Gareth Bale, would he go to Newcastle?
Why not? When you're getting paid fuckloads of money, who cares where you're going, bro?
Did they even have golf fields in Newcastle? Probably they do.
I think so. for sure, yeah.
Is the golfing really better at Newcastle? Yeah, maybe. Maybe I do see a Bale going there, but Coutinho, I don't know. Like a lot of players would think that they're a standard.
Yeah,
above.
but then you also look, and then all of a sudden you start seeing Newcastle winning, and they're starting to build something. You don't think people are going to get attracted to that?
You're right.
You'll be like, wow, I'm going to be in that inaugural team that won the Newcastle, the Premiership, the Premier League.
Yeah, for the
Right.
first time.
For the first time, I'm in that team. You know,
Yeah.
I was the coach. You know,
Yeah.
I was backed by Saudis. We're going to play in Champions League for Newcastle.
But dude,
Right.
Newcastle's been in Champions League before. It's not nothing new for them.
But in the 21st century, in the 21st
they
century, they have it.
No, they have. They have.
Reckon?
Yeah, they.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, you get what I mean. What I'm
Yeah.
saying. But still, so I reckon eventually they'll start bringing in the big names. No one wanted to go to City.
Dude,
But, hey-
dude, like one of their first signings. I remember when the takeover happened. They bought in Robinho.
Yeah, but have you seen it? Robinho was like, "Oh, I thought I was signing for Manchester
Man
United.
United.
I didn't know there was another Manchester team."
Exactly. Like he didn't even want to go there. He got
He didn't want to go there.
he pretty much got conned. So the same thing has happened with Newcastle. No one wants to go there at first. Maybe like I'm sure Coutinho will get better offers than Newcastle.
Yeah, but remember,
You know?
yeah, no,
I
but
think
still,
Coutinho
see.
would rather go to Arsenal than go to Newcastle.
I don't know. We'll see, maybe. But
Yeah.
yeah, I reckon they'll do well. But yeah, we're gonna focus on now. You know, Tottenham doing all right. You get what I mean? Not doing the best. You know, Harry Kane. You
They've
can
been
tell he.
Hot and
You can
cold.
tell. Yeah,
Look,
hot and cold.
They were
then,
hot in the
and
first
then-
two games, 3 games,
Yeah,
and then they
they're
lost
always like that. at the
3 on the
start of
bounce.
season, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, not
Um,
really. Last season they were pretty good. They were on fire last season until
Until they started playing Liverpool.
they played against us and they lost. Yeah, and they started losing. Yeah.
Yeah. But
Jose
yeah,
started blaming Dele Alli for being
I
too
don't
lazy.
blame him, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for a 2-2 draw. No,
2-2
1-1
draw.
1-1.
Really?
1-1.
Dude,
1-1.
I see Spurs killing this
No.
Newcastle team. Steve, this is gonna be Steve Bruce's last game, bro. I'm gonna go for you know what?
Mhm.
I'm gonna go 3-1
That's a big. What
for
Newcastle?
Tottenham.
Oh, okay.
Tottenham win.
All right.
Okay, on to the next game at the Emirates. It's another London derby. Arsenal.
Yes,
versus
Patrick Vieira
Palace.
back at the Emirates.
Yeah, man.
Patrick Vieira back at the Emirates. Arsenal, you know, Mikel Arteta winning manager of the month,
Yeah.
right? And this
Dude,
finally we're starting to
I
see
wanted-
like a.
I wanted to say, dude,
Mm.
like Ronaldo winning the player of the.
I don't agree on it. I don't
Bro,
agree on it.
like
I
there's
thought-
so
I
many
thought-
better
I thought-
players.
I thought Mo Salah should have won it.
I think so too. Mo Salah is up there, but like Ronaldo isn't even in my top 5 to win that. Player of the
Well,
month.
that month though, he did score 3 goals.
Did he?
4 goals in the
I
month.
was,
Yeah,
I was even thinking Ivan Toney deserves it more.
yeah, but he was. But
Ismail
Ivan
Assar-
Toney hadn't done nothing.
What do you mean?
Ismail Assar,
Ismail Assar,
But he-
yeah,
yeah, but how many goals did Ivan Toney score?
3. I think
3.
3.
Ronaldo's no,
Ha-
3.
How many assists for Ronaldo? None. How many assists for Ivan Toney? Like 3 or 2
Yeah,
plus those
yeah,
3
I don't know.
goals.
But yeah, Ronaldo scored 4. I reckon Salah should have got it. Ismail Assar. It would have been, in my opinion, it would have been Salah, Sarr, Ronaldo. Those
I
are who-
can't even
if-
see
if-
Ronaldo in my top 5, honestly.
I'd give it to Ronaldo. I'd give it to him in front of Ivan Toney, 100%. But hey, it is what it is. But yeah,
Even
you
like
know-
Phil Foden should be
no,
nominated as
no
well.
way, no way.
way. Phil
Above
Foden's a gun.
Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Phil
bro.
Foden finally only scored against Liverpool, and that's it. That's all he done. That's it. That's all he's done that month. That's it.
Okay,
You're telling me he's going to get up before him?
fine. Look, I know Ronaldo scores goals, but what sort of goals he scored? He scored 2.
But doesn't matter.
back-ins.
Goals are goals. Goals are goals. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, goals are goals.
All right, fine.
Ivan Toney scored a few penalties as well, didn't he? Counting those goals.
Ivan Toney, do you?
Yeah, he scored.
Probably.
I think it was 2 penalties.
Probably.
So yeah, but hey, we're talking about this game. This is a fully strength Arsenal team, so this is where we start seeing them perform. This is where at least we should start seeing them perform.
Crystal Palace has been.
They've been all right. They've been all right.
They've been doing good.
I think Vieira's starting to hit the ground. You know, he's starting to get something. Right. But again, remember how we said, you know, this is Arsenal's big test against Brighton, a well-established team who's attacking, who's pressing. And look what happened. Look what we said. Right. Well, like, this is where they need to perform, or else nothing's impressing us with Arsenal.
Well,
they went to Brighton.
Yeah.
They went to Brighton and they won. So I'm expecting them to win this game.
Brighton, they went 0-0.
They went to Brighton and they almost lost, but they almost won.
Yeah, they got a point.
But still, it looked like, you know, Brighton were always on the upper foot.
Bro, Brighton's been playing wonderfully.
I know,
far.
but
Graham
see
Potter
what I mean
has got
when
that team playing very, very well.
See what I mean?
Even last season, dude, if Brighton had a good striker up front,
they would have won a lot more games.
Dude, they would have smashed you 5-2.
But hey, you know, this Crystal Palace team isn't as good as this Arsenal team. You know, not as good as the Brighton team.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go for a Brighton Arsenal 2-1 win.
2-1 win.
I feel like this is the game that Aaron Ramsdale concedes.
Yeah, I see it too. I see it's either going to be a penalty or Zaha does something, or what's his name? That player they bought from Celtic, Edouard,
yes, he's good.
Odsonne Edouard.
Oh, Eze.
Eze's been quiet. He hasn't done much yet. But he has it in his locker. He has it in his locker to pull up in these sort of games as well.
He does.
Which is, dude, you know, I'd like to say a draw. Honestly, I do see a draw in this game. I can only pick a winner. Look, I know Arsenal has the better squad on paper.
Yeah, but when it comes to performing, that's a whole different subject.
It is, and because it's at the Emirates as well, like you'd say, it's in Arsenal's favor.
Yeah, but
at the same time, it's not because of their fans. Their fans are just toxic, man.
Yeah, very, very.
Like imagine this one goal goes against them. That's it. The whole stadium is going to turn on those players. Instead of like picking them up, they're just booing them, and they don't. Like, no one wants to play in front of fans getting booed. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Especially by your own fans too, which is why I see maybe a draw on the cards, 1-1 maybe. Yeah, I'm going 1-1 draw. 1-1 draw.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay. So those are predictions for this game week. Please, guys, like, share, subscribe. If you have predictions of your own, write them down in the comment section. We'd love to see them, and I've always love to see comments and reply to your comments. So that's all we have for you right now. But hopefully, maybe in the next day or two, I'm going to bring Darren on, and I'm going to do our Premier League predictions.
Yes, we should.
This weekend, maybe on Sunday or something when I have time.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah.
Sunday. Yeah, I'm going to bring Darren on.
All right.
He'll give us a bit of insight too on what he thinks is going to happen in the Premier League. We'll give our predictions for the league table and stuff like that. Anyways, for now, we'll see you later. Goodbye.